Now we are moving on to some news from Nepal. The newly formed Rastriya Swatantra Party, led by former rapper Balendra Shah, has emerged as the early front-runner in the parliamentary elections, leading in 94 constituencies nationwide as initial voting counting continues. Now the Nepali Congress has secured 1 seat so far and is ahead in 10 additional constituencies, while the CPN-UML is leading in 7. Candidates from the Nepali Communist Party hold leads in 9 constituencies. The Kathmandu Post has reported this. Now, a total of 67 political parties are competing across the country for 165 first past the post seats, and the counting process is still underway. Let's in fact take a look at who Balendra Shah is, because this is something interesting to note. He is someone who is coming out as the front runner in these Nepal elections, and let's look at who he is, what's his background, why are the youth supporting him. So he was born on April 27th, 1990 in Nara Devi in Nepal, and he grew up in a middle-class household with his Ayurveda practitioner father. So his father used to be a Ayurveda practitioner. So, and a very middle-class family. That's what a very humble beginnings for Balendra Shah, who is in fact now one of the front runners in the Nepal elections. We are seeing the early trends, and they are showing that he is leading in most of the seats. Let's look at more of his profile, actually who he is, what he studied, how he got into politics, and why he is actually famous. So he pursued civil engineering, earning a bachelor's from Himalayan White House College. So he has a civil engineering degree, and he completed his master's in engineering from the Vishwavarya Technological University in India. So he completed his master's in India. He has an India Connect as well, and he started his rap career in 2012 with his single Sadak Balak, reflecting youth struggles. So obviously this is something that made him rise, and his songs also, his raps also were something that were related to the youth. And he rose to fame in Nepal hip hop through bold songs criticizing the political corruption. So obviously this is something that he has been focusing on, political corruption, that what's led to the 2025 Gen Z revolution and protests in Nepal, and he has been also taking that as the focus areas in his raps. Now he entered politics in 2022 as an independent candidate and won the mayoral elections of Kathmandu city. So in 2022 he also entered as an independent candidate and won the mayor elections in Kathmandu. He focused on urban cleanup, in demolishing illegal structures and improving governance as a mayor. So these were some of his priority areas when he was the mayor of Kathmandu, and he resigned as the mayor in January 2026 to run for the Prime Minister following massive protests in 2025. So like I have been mentioning, in 2025 there were massive Gen Z protests in Nepal, and he has in fact he resigned from his mayor's post in order to fight for the elections and look forward to that prime minister's post, and he did that in order to make sure that there is somebody who reflects the ideals of the youth of the country. With that, we are wrapping up this bulletin.